All right. Well, Hawaii Bill was great. Just got to see our partners and meet them, and they're excited and a lot of energy. The leader there, Masami, has really been a great connector. I mean, I got to visit their condo. They have a nice area and just kind of showing them how to make connections and do events. I think really the attraction is how to do events and just connect with people. And really the attraction side is, building relationships is really important. That's the key. And finding solutions, right? Sometimes, I mean, like Leo Pereira, our, founder, our CEO said, it's like, EXP is not for everyone, but at the same time is we don't know what they're needing until we ask those questions. So it's learning to ask questions and finding solutions and being there for people. And then just also sharing what we're building here with this platform. So yeah, Hawaii's great. I got re-invited back by Luann, so Luann didn't get sick of us. We stayed at her house. She has a four-bedroom home in the kind of west of Honolulu, in Kapolei. It's a new developing area. It's great. Costco's down the street. If you've been to Japan, there's a store called Don Donkey type store. Yeah, it's just down the street from her. So she has everything, and that's her happy place. That's her retirement home. She used her EXP stock to buy the house. So just imagining the possibility. Um, Really, we can share slides, but really want you guys to share some wins. My win is I was able to finally come to Hawaii to meet our partners there. The partners there are growing in Japan, and they brought on other partners as well, and just kind of meeting other people in Hawaii, collaborating. We did a happy hour event, so we had other leaders come and join us and support. And really, I talked to. I can guarantee you 80% don't understand the power of leverage. 80% do not understand co-sponsorship. So I was there explaining co-sponsorship with little pineapples and little cartoon characters that I found at a ice cream shop. So just excited for that. But Paul, why don't you take it away? And I have a breakfast meeting at 8:30. EXP Con Vancouver starts today, so excited for that, and just excited for the group. We have an Airbnb today. We got six of us. We might add seven or eight today. So just pray that everything goes smooth, and the people that are coming together, that we are just kind of collaborating and masterminding. How can we be of help? So, Paul, take it away.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thanks for jumping on. You look sharp, by the way. You look good. I bet you smell good too. He's going to show it. Show. There you go. Look at you. Look at you. Looking good. I don't know if to call you Pastor Ing. I don't know what's going on there. I got something's going in my head, but you look sharp. You're representing well. Welcome, everybody. Thank you, Daniel, for sharing what you've learned in Hawaii. I got to be with you in Hawaii next year, man. Got to be. Carolyn, if you could help that company go IPO, I'd appreciate that. Um, I'll be there with you. But man, win for Carolyn and I is we have I don't know how many listings we've done. I want to say four. Um, one of our listings up in Prosper, we have two offers on right now. One is cash, and I believe the second one's going to be cash. So we're excited to get that taken care of. And it's pretty cool because the client is an agent of ours as well. So she's extremely proud of what we've done. And she said, "Hey, listen, I put this house on the market with my old broker. I got zero showings. Was it zero showings, Carolyn? Two showings. We got two showings within the first 5 minutes. She's attributing it to everything we've done with videos and all that stuff, which is great. But she's excited to be here. One thing she said to me, and I just kind of want to pass this on to everybody, is she said, my other broker I was with for over a year, they didn't even know I was from Zimbabwe. You found out the first 5 minutes. The reason I share that with y'all is because it kind of goes back to what we talk about as building a culture, is getting to know people. Don't just hire an agent because they're a good agent. Hire them because you know them. You want to do life with them. You want to do this journey with them. You want to cry with them, laugh with them. You want to go through everything with them. It's not just, hey, you're a partner now and let's go do business and make money. Because if that's the case, if money is holding y'all together and that's it, the relationship will end. My relationship with Daniel is not based on finances. It's based on me knowing him, golly, the respect from his wife and his kids. They're so respectful. I know who he is as a person, so therefore it's harder for me to leave him. If it was based off finances and money, it'd be very easy to leave Daniel. But it's not. It's based off something much deeper. We both have big goals. We both have big dreams. So get to know your people. That's what I want to share with you as you're going forward and talking to people about really not EXP, but you and why they should join you. And so beautiful week for us. I think we had more. I'll let Carolyn share some of those. Oh, yeah, we got a new listing. We got a video. I just said I was going to let her share it. Now I'm telling it. She hates talking, so I'll just do it. We got a new listing in Carrollton, and that's 100% all of because of Carolyn. That's her friend, that's her referral, that's her person, that's everything her. So kudos to Carolyn. Great job. We went out there and filmed. Julie and I filmed the house, had a good time. Julie actually almost made an offer there while we were there to the client, so that it almost never went on market because Julia owns like 20 rentals in the Carrollton area. She wanted to add 21, I guess. But great times for us. We got a lot coming on. TC and I believe, is Kendra done, Carolyn? Not yet? Okay. TC and I will have a new agent coming on board. The opportunity to co-sponsor with someone like TC is just phenomenal. This dude's amazing. I love his work ethic. I love everything about him. And the fact that him and I get to do this business together because of this co-sponsorship just excites me. It just fires me up. I can't wait to, I can't, I will give more to this agent, Kendra, than I could possibly give because of my admiration and respect for TC. So just remember that when you're co-sponsoring out there, make sure you're doing it for all the right reasons and you love the person that's you're co-sponsoring with. So, all right, who's got to win? Judy, I'll start with you. The original, the OG of the We Partners, Judy. This we probably all wouldn't be here if she didn't come on board with Calvin and Daniel and believed in what they were doing way back when. Give us some wins, Judy.
Hey, um, leaders attract leaders. And I didn't know I was a leader until all of you guys came out and told me I was. So appreciate that. Thank you, Daniel, for always having this call every Monday. Just the best way to start out the week. Thank you, Paul, for leading this call. A lot of wins. Picked up 4 listings last month. I didn't mention them a couple weeks ago because they were still in the pipeline. So got some land for sale, got 23,000 square feet for lease by the airport, building a daycare in Haltom for sale, um, and a Denton standalone office for lease. So been a busy few weeks just getting my marketing and everything kind of teed up. Did training for Katie's class last week, which was great. She called me the listing queen. I'm not quite sure about that, but I'll take it. So a lot of great ones. Thank you.
Debbie, you're front and center on my computer, so I'm gonna pick on you, Debbie.
Hey, it's been a
Happy
while
birthday.
since I've jumped back in, but
Happy birthday.
I think Daniel and you kind of convinced me. It's like, hey, where have you been? So my wins. Well, I joined Daniel and Calvin almost 5 years ago. So 2021, Daniel, was when I joined. Well, my goals, what I told Daniel was that I'm gonna hit Icon 5 times. Well, I hit Icon for the 5th time back in March and decided to take April off. So, been traveling. That's my win. I did what I set myself out to do. So, I've been traveling at the same time with the traveling. I had a few listing and, got to figure out.
I got to mute it. Go ahead.
No worries. So, my wins is that, I still have things in the pipeline, but I'm always driving. And it's a 3 months goal, and then I take 1 month off. So
I
that's
like it.
that's the new goals.
So what would you tell a new person like me? Hey, how do I icon? What do I do? What do I do to icon like Debbie 5 times in a row?
at the end of the day, it's all about mindset, right? If you don't have direction, you're not going to be able to get there. So set that direction. Know where you're going to head towards, and it's going to lead you there. You're going to detour a little bit, but stay focused.
Yeah, I love the fact that you said you were going to do five. And what did you do?
55.
Yeah. And then the first thing I asked you is, how do I icon? And you said it is mindset.
It is mindset.
Yeah. So your
It's kind of
mindset was
like,
you were going to do five.
yeah, but you have to write it down, right? Because if you say, I want money, well, how much? But if you gotta write it down how much you want, then you gotta stay focused on that number and you're gonna make it.
You
So
just
I
touched
think
a button, man. Oh my gosh. Because this is something I scream from the rooftops. I hate when people, what's your goal? Financial freedom. That doesn't mean crap. That means nothing. That means absolutely nothing. Debbie just told us it has to be a what? A number,
it gotta
right?
be a number, or else you wouldn't know how to get there,
I
right?
want I want financial freedom because it feels good to say it. You haven't committed to nothing. You just, I want financial freedom. You've committed to nothing. You just feel good about yourself because you tell everybody, I'm striving. And then you put it on Instagram and Facebook and think you're doing something special. Debbie just told us you got to have a number. God, you just,
Well,
oh,
the other thing too, Paul, right, is everyone wants to be successful. But what is successful? What's success to
ooh.
each person? Everyone have a different meaning to success. It could be happiness, it could be money, it could be, having your name out there. If you had to define what that is for you, but you will forget. So my advice, write it down. Write it down, go back to it a year. So every single year by November, I write things down. What do I want to accomplish the following year? And by November the following year, have I hit all of that I wanted to accomplish? And that's how I've been doing it for the last decade.
Dang. Can you always be on this call with us? You're good. This is the
Debbie,
type of
Coach
stuff people
Debbie.
need to hear because they think, well, I didn't hit my goals last week. And Debbie would say, what were your goals last week? Financial freedom.
But the other thing that makes me wanted to jump back on, and I hear this a lot lately. Oh, I'm a new agent. So what if you're new, right? It doesn't mean that you don't understand real estate. You understand it, but stop telling people that you're new. Own it, understands it, study it, have it be a part of you, and you will be successful.
Dang. How many people you got on your team?
That's the problem. Daniel knows I'm not, and I think because I met you, I changed that mindset a little bit. I've always wanted to mentor people. So, holding their hands, walking them through the process. But then I think a few weeks ago, you just hit it for me. It's like you know, you can't bring a horse right to the pond and force it to drink water because it's not going to. You gotta ask them the question, push them, make them be. You're just there to guide them, but make them be responsible. Have them do what they want to do, or else they're not going to do it.
Man. You should have thousands and thousands of people on your team. People need to be following you. I mean, seriously, the stuff, I think someone said mic drop, and I think Daniel actually acted like he was doing a mic drop. I mean, we should really just hang up this damn call right now and end right there. That was so powerful because that was just like, you should have thousands of people on your team. You're a great coach, man.
Well, thank you, thank you. I don't see it that way, but I'm learning.
Well, I'm going to keep saying it to you. Judy's going to keep saying it to you. Daniel's going to keep saying it to you. Yin's going to keep, Jawad, we're all going to keep telling you you're a great leader. Melanie's going to say it to you till you say, okay, fine, I'm a good leader. Dang it. Now let's go build thousands of people. You're good, man. Woo! Thank you for being on.
Thank you for having me.
Uh,
And you know what's great
oh,
about the organization, Paul, is we have a lot of leaders here. We're all helping each other out, and we do have a goal. Our goal for We Partners is to be over 10,000 people, and it's not for me. It's for all of us. All of us can get there. But like Debbie said, what is that number? We have that number. You have your number, right? And that's where it's going to define like, okay, I do want to have 100 people because I want people in different markets because I send referrals. I want to build a referral network. That's your goal, right? I want to have 10 people in my group because, as I like Luann, she wants to build up her team in Sacramento because so she can stay in Hawaii more, right? Everyone has different goals, but you got to define what that is. But going back to Paul, like I want financial freedom, like we know that, but that's why you got into real estate. But what is that number? You got to define that a little bit. So I know Andy has his hand up. That's good. Andy, what's going on? You're supposed to be here in Vancouver.
Yes, I couldn't make it. Sorry. Happy Monday, everybody. Thank you for being on here. Love your energy. Love your attitude. I just love everything about this group. Uh, so I don't know if you know, Debbie, you're one of the few people that I met before I joined Daniel's team. I remember you came to Denver, so you did make a profound impact on my decision joining the team. Okay, thank you for being there, Debbie. For Win, I had a customer that was going to use me to buy a 1031 after they sell the property. It transformed into that now I'm helping sell their relinquished property. So I gain one side of the deal just by being there and being patient, being professional, and spending damn things, my time. So that's a good win. And then June from the team is on here. June gave me a referral all the way from Dallas to a seller here in Denver. We had a meeting. I'm signing a listing agreement with him to sell a piece of commercial that he has here. So the power of the network, referral network. Personally, it's another great day. I'm just trying to work through my my headaches, and then it's going to be a better day. That's it. Thank you.
I love it. Love it. Thank you for being on, Andy, all the way from Denver, Colorado, and supporting us. And I want to say something that Judy just wrote here because I think it's powerful. Um, she said, this is about Debbie and her leadership style, and she is gentle with it. She is so genuine in all words she says. And the reason I want to say that and go back to that is because some people think, well, to be a leader, I have to be crazy and out there like a Daniel Ing and talking to everybody. And he's just, and I'm kind of that way too, I'm a rodeo clown. And you don't got to be that way. There's so many different types of leadership styles. If you go watch, one thing I love to do when I go to, EXP Con or these big events is I like to look at the different types of leadership styles. You got Tina Call, a little more soft spoken. I think she's got 7,000 people on her team. And then you've got a Jay Kinder who's just, cowboy, just crazy. He's got, so it doesn't matter. And you got Cliff Freeman, kind of a gentle soul as well. So I mean, you just got all types. Just pay attention when you're going to these things because it's not like you got to be a certain way to have 5,000 people on your team. It's just who are you? And I think Judy, summed it up real good. She's gentle with it, and you're so genuine with your words. People are going to follow you for that. That's what it's all about. Is do people trust you? It's been funny the last couple of meetings I've had, coffees I've had with agents that I'm going to co-sponsor. Some of the things they've said. One of the first things they said was, I just feel like I can trust you. I'm at peace when I'm talking to you. That's all you want. And you can get that no matter what type of leader you are, whether you're crazy out there like a Daniel or whether you're like a Debbie. It doesn't matter. It's still you can still have these great leadership qualities. Everybody's not the same for sure. I mean, look at just football players. Look at quarterbacks, the different type of quarterbacks. You got your rah crazy in your face like a Drew Brees, and then you got your mellow what's the dude out of New England? Tom Brady, just mellow, kind of calm, cool, da da da. Both of them won Super Bowls, right? They're both leaders, right, Debbie? Yeah, they're both leaders. They got different styles. One's in your face, yelling, screaming. One's like, "Hey, man, we got this. We're gonna win. We're gonna take over the world." That's kind of like you, Debbie. We got this. Let me just teach you a few things and help you out. I had to say that. Thank you, Judy, for putting that. Shelly, I'm picking on you. I'm coming at you live from Argyle, Texas, all the way. Where do you live?
I'm living in Frisco, Paul.
Argyle to Frisco. We are now in the living room of Shelly Wing from Frisco, Texas. Well, give me a win from last week, Shelly.
Okay, good morning, everyone. It's so excited to hear everybody talking about the leadership, and I'm so agree with you guys. I'm kind of the hiding in the back person, and I think I'm so lucky to find a great partners to be on the side with me, so I can do whatever I'm good at, and they are doing super good at what they're doing good. So I'm suggesting if you feel like something that you're not good at it, find a partner and partner up with them. That's a great idea too. My win last week was super busy. We put a house on the market, and that's a brand new listing. We got the offer already last night, but we probably will counter. Right now the buyers are trying to bargain, and I just at the top when we're talking, I receive a text message. Agent texts me they're gonna send me the offer for my other listing, so I'm excited to see what they are offering at. And I'm getting ready for another property to put on the market next week. Oh, no, this week. So last week I was, running around for all those kind of stuff. So that's all I have. Thank you.
I love it. Thank you for being on, Shelly. TC, you want something to share? There you go. I saw you unmute yourself. Go for it, my man.
I knew you're gonna pick on me. Well, good morning, everyone. Big win. Like Paul said, I'm so super excited to be able to co-sponsor a new agent in our family with Paul. She's amazing. First deal that she's done with me in her career. I thought she's a pro. I mean, she's super good at it. So very, very excited for that. Thanks so much, Paul, for everything you've done. Like I said once in the past, you want to connect someone to join the family, you have to be the right partner. Get Paul, get Daniel on the line. They will help inspire those agents. And like I forgot who said, maybe Paul said it, right? Just like our CEO, EXP is not for everyone. And I'm to the point now, I'm trying to talk some people out of like just getting into real estate. Or I mean, if they're in a way where like, real estate is not easy like everyone thinks. They don't see all the grind, all the midnight oil being burnt. Just seeing all the shining objects in. I'm not, and I always encourage agents to, hey, if you want to do it, let's do it. Let's go learn and thrive. But there's agents that or people that want to be an agent. I don't see that they have that passions of serving and advocating. And I've tried to talk them out just to wait to save themselves time and money. But yeah, thanks again, Paul. Appreciate it. Looking forward to co-sponsor many, many more partners with you. Lost a big win last week. So I had two listings. Didn't have any offers the first weekend. All of a sudden, last week we had three offers per listing. It's crazy. It didn't go over asking, but obviously with this market, unless it's priced really, really low. But one went in full price. And then the other one, yeah, a few $1,000 off. But all of a sudden, we have like three offers per listing. Excited to have two more listings coming up this week. Very, very excited. And Daniel, I know we have the crawfish cookout soon, May 1st. I already found a sponsor for our event, so I'll connect who's responsible for the party. Was it Teresa, right?
No,
Our party planner.
just let me know and let Ella, Justine, and Kat know as we're May 1st is coming around the corner. So I believe we have three sponsors. Yours will be fourth sponsor. Our goal is to have eight $500 sponsors is the goal. Really try to get everyone together, cover costs. I already ordered the catering. We're gonna add shrimp into the crawfish. And then Jawad will figure out also for the well, shrimp doesn't have to be halal, but the boil has to be halal or something. No pork in there. But we'll figure it out. Yes, it's gonna be exciting. We had a great turnout last year. I expect the same thing. If anybody, I know, did we have a boba truck last year for crawfish too?
Yeah.
With
No,
something.
we had a like dessert truck, ice cream.
Dessert truck. Yes.
That's right. That's right. So I forgot who managed that. So if If we want to have that or figure that out or just do what we do best and just have it catered, that's great. But yeah, thank you, TC.
Thank you.
Yeah, great job, TC.
All
Thank you.
right. Yeah, a lot of other wins. I know Jawad is bringing on 3 or 4 people this week. He brought in one person already. We're onboarding other people. Jawad, I know you're in the car. You want to share a little bit?
Yeah, let's. I'm away, I'm away to infection and some other day. So I was gonna echo. First of all, Daniel, you look good, man. I'm with Paul on that one. You look like you're about to seize the 51st state. So well wishes on your travels out there. So on an individual level, hit a PR cap last week. $3 million medical building purchase that I've worked on for about 10 months finally went through. Yen referred a couple of clients over to me, and I'm collaborating with him on a couple of business asset sales. So it's definitely been a year of just kind of opening the doors, being fearless about it. To echo Paul's sentiment, and I think what Debbie was talking about earlier, once you hit a stride, and I'll use runner's language like Paul does, once you find your gait and you just kind of go, it just gets really easy. So, message to myself and anybody on the call that needs to hear it: don't overthink it. Just start going. Right, get a good stretch in, but then once you have an idea, you have a number. Like Debbie said, have a goal. It could be a goal for this year. It could be a 5-year goal, but set a target and then just go. And it just naturally happens. I remember Daniel and I were having our first co-sponsorship huddle of how we can bring on 1 or 2 people. And God willing, if everything goes well in this last meeting I have this week with an agent, I'll be at 10 people in my org this year. So in 1 quarter, didn't even think that'd be possible. So, but with Daniel's support, Daniel's guidance, being in the right room with Paul, with Judy, even though we've only shared the room a few times, you just hear that success getting echoed, and it forces you to just either find a way to open the door, pick the lock, or run through the wall if you have to, but get to the other side. So momentum strong, collaboration is great. Again, I'm shouting out Toby on the call. I've been hitting a wall with a few of my listings. It's a blessing from God. I'm sitting on 6 listings. 6 months ago, I had 0. So now I'm trying to figure out how to make those get off the ground, and they're across the Metroplex. So just finding opportunities to open the doors, it really, really helps. And yes, also just finalized, I'm taking a note out of Daniel's book. For anybody that needs the support, I'll be up in the Northwest next month. I'm gonna go visit family at the end of May. So end of May, beginning of June, and I'll be doing some meetups there. I've got 2 agents that I'm looking to discuss coming on board. But my goal is to go to my buddy's rooftop in downtown Seattle near the Space Needle and just do like a rooftop party, just kind of a meet and greet session. So yeah, be around the right leaders, and they'll help you get through the wall.
Love
Thank
it.
you, Jawad. Thank you for reading and
Six
take care.
listings.
6
Sorry,
listings.
Daniel.
Now I got to figure out how to sell them, but hey, I'll take it.
Got to start somewhere.
Yes, sir.
All right, Daniel. Sorry.
That's good. Yeah. Oh, no. Good. Yeah, I wanted to do a shout out to Rashada. She had brought in an agent in. I saw that pop up on my dashboard. Just wanted to give a shout out to Rashada on that. Toby's onboarding another person, and he put me on a group text. I'm gonna hand that off to the team to help manage that onboarding process. My goal is to push the onboarding aside so I could focus on the agent, understanding their figure out a business plan, really. What is it they want out of We Partners? What are they bringing to the table? At the same time, so then we can share like, hey, we got a partner that's doing this, and make those connections. Also, big win to you, maybe. We are on the front cover of Success Magazine as a group.
Yeah.
I know my internet's a little unstable, but very proud of all of us coming together, because if it was just me in a shirt, it wouldn't happen. It's the community. It's what we do as a community that's very impactful. We Partners Panda Pack has made their mark, right? And we did it together as a community. The culture and community is so important that it trumps everything else, and that's what we are about. So yes, we need to learn how to do as a new agent how to do deals, right? But that's on you, right? Who to connect with to get deals done. Debbie, call Shelly. Shelly says she's on the back end. She's helping agents all the time, right? Judy's coaching people left and right because I'm just sending her like here, call Judy. I have like her speed how do you say it text replacement. So I just like boom, send Judy's information, you know. So Paul, you want to end the call?
Yeah, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I mean, I came on board here and Colin is above me. He does commercial. Calvin does commercial. Daniel's above that. He does commercial. James Wong's above that. He does commercial. And how did I learn residential? Well, from the group, just like Daniel was saying. I had, people like TC who would answer his phone and Brandon and so many other people that just helped me out and just, it was amazing. So yeah, definitely thank you for saying that. Toby, do you want to say something? I'm sorry.
Hey guys, good morning. And I don't mean to raise my hand after Daniel, but this just I don't want Paul to get mad at me for doing that. But just want to give a quick shout out to Judy. I've been struggling with my organization. I mean, they're still within the XP, but just connecting, inviting them to me and my one-on-ones. But I just feel like we don't have as much energy as I like to have. And Judy was in the office last week. She's like, "So let's do a video," and just like have a video sent to them, encourage them, and have them come to the meeting you're gonna have this weekend. And it's something I've wanted to do for like 2 months. But she was just like, just let's do it, right? And she was with me in the video. Now I sent my VA to clean it up, put some music and all that. So I've actually not sent it out. But I plan on sending it out today. But things like that is why the community is important. There's some things that's easy for me to post. There's some things that it's just takes forever to post, right? And we need people like, Judy and just this call reminding us that we're all there to encourage each other. But thanks, Paul, for letting me speak.
You did good. I won't get mad at you. You did good. If you would have told me about a listing you have and tried to sell it, I'd have been mad at you. You gave some good information. Thank you very much.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Look what you've caused now. Now Desmond's talking. Look what you've done. Look what you did, man. Go ahead, Desmond. I'm just playing. That might have been an act. So no, go ahead.
All right. Hi, everyone.
Hey, hey.
Yeah. Am I muted?
You're not muted, but we can't hear you that well. Can you maybe get closer to your mic?
Can you hear me now?
You're okay.
Now? Ooh.
Yeah, you're real low, very deep.
If you're on your phone, I think the mouthpiece is on the table, and that's what is muffling it. So if you can hold your
Of
phone
course,
up.
Judy would know. Pick the phone up.
Yeah, can you hear me now? Sorry.
Oh, Judy's the master. Look at Judy. Judy saves the day.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. This is my first time probably attending live and also talking. So I want to thank Daniel and Toby for bringing me in. And it's so amazing to hear all your successes, and I'm really encouraged. I have been down a little bit, but I have a lot that is going on that I'm working with. I think I have like more than 10 leads that are hot that I'm actually trying to seal them. But I have some listings that I actually, when I heard Shelly telling me about her listings and going under contract, I was like, I need to partner with her to sell that listing because it has been giving me so much headache in Salina. It's a $1.1 million listing. So I would definitely reach out to Shelly to partner with her on that listing to see how I can get it off the market because this is why when I listen to your successes, I'm like, maybe there's something I've been doing wrong and I need to step up. So part of stepping up is at least being on this call and listening to what you all do for your business, which is encouraging me too as well. So thank you all for having me, and I look forward to, putting in the work and getting the numbers up too as well. I need to focus on the numbers. Toby is encouraging me, and everyone else. Daniel is encouraging me, and I think those numbers I need to start writing them on the wall and following up with them.
Yeah. Write them down like Debbie said. I like it. Write them down.
Yeah.
You got an accent like you're from Mississippi or something. Where are you from?
I'm from China.
Not Mississippi.
I'm
Okay.
from the United States of Cameroon in China.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, welcome. Cool accent, by the way. I love it. And thanks for being on the call and thanks for speaking up today. And yeah, you're right, man. Just keep showing up every week and you'll hear some inspiration from somebody somehow, somewhere. Like Jawad just said, you heard him. Just 6 months ago, he had 0 listings. Now he's got 6. He had 0 people on his team. Now he's got 10. You know, it's like boom, boom, boom. How do you do it? He said, you just keep moving. You just keep moving. You just keep going. It'll work. And Daniel posted earlier, like, we all have growing pains. If you don't have growing pains, you're not growing. See, there's growing pains, growing pain. They have to go together. You know, you've gotta, if I can use a running analogy, since Jawad brought it up, and today is the Boston Marathon running right now. I am kind of sneaking and looking at it. Um, you will have growing pains when you're running. You know, you're always having growing pains. You just got to keep running. You got to keep running. You got to keep running. You don't want to run, but you just keep running. And then all of a sudden the pains go away. It's the most amazing. That's where we call the runner's high. It's the most amazing, beautiful part in the world. It's like, oh my God, I'm at mile 22 and I feel like I could run another 30. But at mile 8, I wanted to just give up and cry and crawl into a hole. Same with this business, you know, growing pains. I love it. Thanks for being on, Desmond from Mississippi. I love it. Well, thank you guys for being on. Thanks for all, Debbie. Thank you for kicking it off for us today and really setting it straight. You really did. You helped us out so much today. I really think you got all our minds right. Everybody said beautiful things today because of you starting it off the way you started it off. So thank you so much. And thanks for everybody for being here. Desmond's first time ever. And Debbie, you could be the reason that he goes off and builds a team of, you know, 30 or 300. He could, you know, hit icon every single year because of you, because of what you said. That's why I want you to have a team of 1,000, Debbie, because your words are that impactful. And like Judy said, you're genuine, you're real. It's not fake, it's not phony. You really want to help people, so it's beautiful. Thank you all, everybody. And I will be in Daniel's office if anybody wants to hang out with me Wednesday at 11 a.m. I'm going to be dialing list of names. If you want to know what that means and how I do it, show up. I'm calling for Tuan. Thank God Daniel is not a hermit. He gets out and meets everybody. And so therefore, because of that, yeah, Daniel's so shy. Because of that, I got a great friend in Tuan, who I'm calling her list of names on Wednesday in Daniel's office. I'm playing pickleball with her tonight. Yeah, I've never done that before. So we're going to see what happens. We'll see how it goes. So thank you, Daniel, for going out there and making all these friendships and giving them back to us and letting us create even deeper friendships with them as well. So guys, have a beautiful week and be thinking about Daniel. Shoot Daniel a text every once in a while. Let him know you're thinking about him. Man's been away from home for 2 weeks. He could use a little encouragement. He's going to be tired. Oh no, he's always got energy. Bullcrap. He needs Every person in the world needs, hey, you're doing a great job. Every damn person. Don't. Well, Glenn Sanford's, no, Glenn needs to hear it. Daniel needs to hear it. It could be the extra sauce he needs to get through these 2 weeks because we all need it. We all need an attaboy, especially men. We're a little weird, man. We'll jump off a cliff just to get an attaboy. We'll try to kill ourselves just to get an attaboy. Am I right, men? Yeah, we're stupid. Anyhow, love you guys. Go get yours. I'm getting mine. Thank you, Daniel. Have a blast.
Thank you, everyone. You guys have a good day.
God
See
bless.
you guys
Well,
next week.